Sorry, lady. No can do.
Well, you're supposed to protect the Leslies from their enemies, not their friends. Now, if you just let me ring the doorbell. Well, you could ring the doorbell if you like. I'm a good friend of Mrs. Lavery, very good friend. Please.
There's someone at the door.
Oh, come on, you don't need any more brushes. Why don't you just tell them to buzz off?
No, I think it's Felicia. She said she was coming by. Will you call me back when those witness protection people have gone?
Yeah. I'll call you the minute they leave. I love you.
I love you too. You know that. Oh, bye.
Bye.
This lady says she's a friend of yours?
Yeah, well, she is. Come in, please. Thank you.
Boy, what a nightmare. Not only is Duke gone, but you're under house arrest here.
No, it's very boring.
I'll bet you'll be glad when this whole trial is over with.
Yeah.
Then they'll turn out the camera lights. Those kind gentlemen will go home, and then you can be happy and get on with your life.
Wish it could be like that.
Why can't it be?
It can't. I don't want to talk about that anyway.
Why not? Tell me.
Because I can't talk about that. I wish I could, but I just can't.
You can trust me.
I know that. After the trial, Duke's life is going to be on the line. Even if Victor Jerome goes to prison, one of his men is going to try to murder Duke.
Wondered about that. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. He had a warning before the trial. And if it isn't Duke, then it's going to be me or Robin.
Do you want me to take Robin home with me?
No, I can't involve you in this. When this is all over and Duke's testified, we're going to leave here. We're all going to leave Port Charles forever.
Why don't you just go out of town for a little while?
They don't forgive or forget, that's why.
Because they'll follow you wherever you go.
Yeah. If we're Duke and Anna Lavery, they will. We have to disappear. We can't exist anymore.
Oh, I see. I've heard of that. That's a government program, isn't it? What do they call that?
Witness protection program. We get a new identity, new papers, new careers. They even make up our past. Yeah. Thank you. After Duke testifies, the marshals will come around here and they'll pick Robin and me up. And we'll leave here like we're going to the market. And we don't take anything with us other than what we're wearing.
Nothing?
Nothing. I mean, what you can fit into a handbag, that's about it.
But what about Robin's things, like her medical records and her school grades and things?
That's what they make that up.
Well, I guess I'm the only person that gets to say goodbye.
Don't say that. I'm not going today. I mean, you know.
Do you know what part of the country you'll be going to?
No. It's probably quite a long way away.
What if you don't like it?
Well, that's just tough. We don't have any control over our lives anymore. That's it. Duke, he likes working in restaurants. He's good at that. But we can't do that now. That'll be the first place they'll look. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do. He can't sell brushes door to door.
That's ridiculous.
That's how it has to happen, Felicia. That's what our lives are going to be like.
Well, what about Robert and Robin? They're very close. How can the government keep a parent and a child away from each other?
They can do that. I mean, you know, Robert's with the WSB. He'll find us somehow, I bet.
Very well.
Yeah. It's so bloody stupid, you know. I haven't done anything. Robin didn't do anything, and Duke was just trying to protect his family.
You've been very strong in this. I'm glad you told me.
Well, I have to be strong. This isn't helping any.
Ah, yeah, you are. You know, I could never do this. I could never be this strong like you are. Not in a million years.
Oh, yeah, I bet you could. You'd have done anything for Frisco. I'd like to think you feel the same way now about Colton.
Where you going?
I got some business at the hospital. Are you the hall monitor today?
Cute. No, actually, I'm doing you a favor by saving you a trip. If you're going to see Olivia St. John, she's going to be meeting with Tom Hardy shortly.
Oh, okay, good. Thanks for telling me that. I hope Tom's able to help her, but I'm going to see the other Dr. Hardy. I'll work on my case against Olivia later on.
Scott.
Yeah, Bobby?
Look, Olivia's crimes were horrible, but why do I get the feeling that you're pushing this prosecution just to feed your own ambition?
Whether or not you want to believe it, one of these days you're going to see that I'm really a decent guy. Come on, stop laughing, Bobby. Olivia did a lot of lousy things, and I'm going to put her away for him, no matter what kind of game she's playing here with the doctors.
Well, if a judge ever lets it get to trial, I don't know the law, but right now it would be like putting a child on trial.
Yeah, but she's faking it, and if you and Tom will help me out here, I'm halfway there.
Look, Anna and Duke Lavery are very close personal friends of mine, so of course I would love to see Olivia get punished, if and when she remembers what she did. But when I saw her this morning, she was busy getting ready for the first day of school.
Yes.
Good morning, Olivia. I hope you remember me. We've talked. I'm Dr. Hardy.
Of course I remember you, Dr. Hardy. We've spoken several times. As a matter of fact, I asked the nurse this morning to call you, and she said you were already coming in. I'm glad you did.
You were going to call me. Why?
To thank you and everyone else for helping me so much, and to apologize to you for all the trouble I've caused.
Oh, don't worry about that. We're here to help. I'm glad we did, but...
It's much harder in my case, I'm sure. A lot harder.
Well, why do you say that?
Because the people of Port Charles fear and dislike me so much, and for very good reason, considering all that I've done.
I think you're feared and disliked.
It's pretty obvious, Doctor. They don't put armed police guards on nice little innocent girls' doors, do they? And how could I forget Mr. Scorpio coming in here and reading me my rights and arresting me?
Did you understand why he arrested you?
So he could hold me here for trial. Anna Lavery has been in several times, accusing me of harming her and her family.
Do you remember the conversations you had with Anna Lavery?
I wouldn't exactly call them conversations, but yes, I do.
And you understood what Anna was talking about?
She made herself very clear.
Olivia, are you telling me that you know now why you were arrested?
Mm-hmm.
That you recall the things that happened to you before you went into the coma?
This is very painful for me, Doctor. I remember the accusations. I remember being arrested. I remember reading all of the stories. I've read every story about me, all the things I'm accused of doing. I've talked to Mr. Baldwin and Mr. Scorpio, and I know what they think.
Olivia, this is very important. I'm asking you if you have any recollection of doing any of the things of which you're being accused.
Of course not. I could never do anything like that. Solicit someone to murder Duke or Anna Lavery. Why on earth would I do something like that?
Do you remember coming to Port Charles in the first place?
Of course. My father was backing Duke Lavery in a club in New York. I was hired to decorate it. I remember Duke and Anna. They were very pleased. We were friends. And I came to Port Charles to decorate Duke's club after it had been vandalized.
Well, you seem to be making very good progress in recovering your memory.
Doctor, these accusations are about some other person, not me. I could never have done them. They couldn't be true. A horrible mistake has been made, and I'm doing the best I can to have it cleared up.
Eventually, we'll all learn the truth.
We have to. I can't live with this cloud forever.
I understand. I'll check back with you this afternoon.
Thank you, Dr. Hardy. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.